And we are live. Hello.
Live. Hey.
Hey.
Hello.
Hi. Welcome to another episode of Indie TTRPG Nights. We've been doing this for so long, and I still mess it up every single time.
It's not like it's the smoothest title to say, to be honest.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you have a complaint? Do you want to rename our stream during the middle of our stream?
No, because nothing else works. It's just not easy to say. It's a catch-22 situation.
Okay. We'll workshop it. We'll workshop it. Okay. Um, we are here, joined again by Moon. Um,
Hello, everybody.
hello.
It's
I
me.
love the possibilities that open for us when we're playing three-player games now.
Mm-hmm.
Would
It's quite
imagine
good.
there's quite a few more three-player
So many other
games
games we
soon
can
to
play
come.
now. So many other games we could play. But tonight we're
Play
playing.
Southern Colorian.
Ooh. You no you we what we can do is play that Trophy Dark campaign that you're planning, that you're definitely planning, right?
I kind of put it aside when I started working on Satyr um, which is a tabletop game that I am building pretty much from the ground up about cyberpunk Vikings beating up Nazis.
I mean, we're definitely gonna play that too. So.
You said three of my favorite things in that sentence.
Cyberpunk
I am here for it.
Vikings and beating up Nazis.
Yes. How did you guess?
Yeah. So well, I'm looking forward to that. But tonight is the game we're playing is going to be Three Kids in a Trench Coat. By our good friend in our me and Moon's mutual server, the Whimsy server, um, the the League of Whimsy Streampunk server, uh, Annie Disaster. So fun, and I'm excited to play this wonderful game about three kids in a trench coat. So,
It
uh,
looks fun and cute, and like it's not going to involve any of us crying,
good.
which is a departure from a lot of our previous
You
streams.
Who
you did invite me to this stream, so granted
knows?
we are playing Three Kids in a Trench Coat, literally. However, we are also playing kids trying to escape detention. So I'm not going to promise that there won't be any emotions.
I
Okay.
didn't mean it as a challenge, Moon.
But that is how I took it.
Okay. Um, so I want to read the first little blurb for the first little paragraph introducing the game before we jump in and decide which parts of the three kids of the trench coat we're going to be playing and all that. So, um, stuck in detention, you and your friends have devised a foolproof plan to get out of it. The coat must hop from classroom to classroom to pick up their school stuff before leaving and avoid spending as much time in the halls as possible, lest they get outed by the dreaded hall monitors. So, first, we have to pick how we want to stack up. Who wants to be the head? Who wants to be the middle? And who wants to be the legs?
I want to be the middle.
Okay.
No particular reason. I just don't want to. I don't want to have to talk as much.
Fair.
Valid. Well, I was going to say the legs because I also don't want to be the one who's doing the talking.
All right, fine.
But
Avery, it's all you.
It's always me. All right, I'll be the head. So, first thing to note is that this game also is technically also calls for a GM, which the game refers to as the dean, which I think is really cute. Um, and because there's only three of us, and I don't want to do two kids in a trench coat, we're just gonna like pass off the GM role to between the three of us, I think.
Yeah, there's alternate rules for if you only have 3 players, and you can do 2 kids in a trench coat and a dean, or 3 kids in a trench coat and we pass off dean privileges.
Which I think is very, very, very funny. So, all right,
That was
next.
actually my first ever TTRPG experience, was playing a GM-less game of Pathfinder with some equally amateur TTRPG friends.
I'm no amateur. I'm a
Who did
professional.
not understand anything about the rules, and
That's
we just
ambitious.
kept like passing the okay, now it's your turn to be in charge of what happens.
That explains so much about the way you roleplay TTRPGs. I just gotta say.
I don't know what you mean by that, but I'll take it
Mm,
as a compliment.
yeah, you should. Definitely should. Um, so the next thing we need to do is pick an item or two that we need to grab before we leave. So this could be a school project, instrument, whatever. 3 items make up a standard game. 4 for a longer one, 2 for a shorter one. Why don't we just do a standard 3? Why don't we each pick one? Pick an item. How does that
Sounds good.
sound? Okay.
Yeah.
Um, I will pick. Ooh, hang on. Oh, it has to be in one of the rooms, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does have to be in one of the rooms. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I got it. It's going to be a textbook that they left in somewhere. Um, yeah, that's where my character left her textbook in a room somewhere. She needs to grab it before we go. So
I will say my character left. Uh, I'm gonna say cello, just because it's funnier to imagine three kids in a trench coat trying to
I'm
navigate
trying
with
to
a
grab
cello.
her cello. Oh my god, I need to write this down now. I need to actually.
So we're going with left her cello in the music room.
God, I've always wanted to learn how to play a cello.
Me too. One of my favorite instruments.
It's quite good. All right, so we need a cello and a
I used to
textbook.
be able to play a violin, which is like a cello but smaller.
Yes.
Baby cellos, that's what they call them. Vika, what are you picking for your item you need to grab?
Well, I was gonna say a saxophone, but I feel like if we have 2 instruments, that's a little silly.
Yeah, it's the only silly thing about this game.
There's. This is the most serious of RPGs. Nothing silly about it.
I'm I'm trying to think. Um, a a sculpture in an art class project.
Art class project, okay.
It's very avant-garde. It's like 5 empty water bottles glued together.
Yeah, that tracks. All right.
Nice.
All right. So then we all have lunch money on us. So if we fail against the hall monitor, we can pay off, use one of our lunch monies so to pay off the monitor and to get away. But once it's gone, it's gone. Teachers can't be bought with lunch money, so got the role player way out of that, I guess. So right down we have three sets of money, one per person.
Hello, Annie Disaster. Um, Thanks for joining us tonight. And
Hi.
yeah, nothing unusual at all.
Nothing unusual about this game. All right.
Nothing
All
at all.
Also,
right.
Avery, I'll have you know that in high school, some of my art projects won awards. So shut up.
I just like being mean to you. I'm sorry. It's just so much fun. Okay. why don't we each roll? So actually, before we get to building the school, so as we get our stuff, we may apply a +1 bonus to a roll if the stuff that we grab is relevant to whatever we're doing, which I think is neat. Neat. Um, so next we get to build the school. So why don't we each roll a d12 and we'll pick a room.
Okay.
Okay.
I rolled a 4, so
School play practice. I rolled a 6, so recess.
I rolled a 3, the cafeteria.
Okay. Um, this feels like we're solving a clue mystery. I think it's the cello in the school play practice with the cello.
Can I say that my student left her cello in the orchestra pit of the
Sure,
auditorium?
sure. So that's going to be a school
It'll
play
be a 2
practice.
for 1.
Um,
Also because I always wanted to be in the pit, but I was homeschooled, so I couldn't.
aw.
The saddest things about my high school experience is that there was no theater.
All right. I want to leave the textbook at the cafeteria mostly because I want to figure out why there's an art project left at recess. Um, if that's okay with you, Vico.
yeah. Someone mistook it for garbage.
Oh, that's so sad.
Except that wouldn't actually if these were like the art teachers at my school, anything that is in the art room stays in the art room or bad things will happen to you.
Okay. Um, I really love this modifiers to the classroom. I think we should all roll
I'm so excited.
and figure out which ones go to where.
Oh my god.
I rolled a
Okay.
6 again. Okay.
Hated chaos.
What did you get, Moon?
And I got well, so I also rolled a 6, so I re-rolled and got 8 boot camp.
Boot camp.
I want boot camp to be recess.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know why. Although maybe, okay, I worked in a school. Recess realistically would be pure unadulterated chaos.
What if it
why
were
go realistic with this?
What if boot camp were like the dystopia and it's just recess was the dystopia and it was just a bunch of kids separating out into Mad Max like gangs.
Oh no!
I love
Yes!
that. These are all
like
so good. Okay, dystopia for recess.
So then I think let's do
Hello, Hufflepuff Sansa.
pure unadulterated chaos in the cafeteria and boot camp at play practice.
Yes.
Sure.
Which tracks with my own experience as a high school theater kid.
God, yeah. Yep.
And also, pure unadulterated chaos is also the cafeteria.
That is, yeah.
8% of the time in any school.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Okay.
In middle school, my classmates staged a sit-in to protest the quality of the food we were given, so the lunch ladies just locked them out of the cafeteria.
Oh.
Which I personally think was a bad call.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I would think so.
Oh god, looking back on my school experience, I'm just like, I thought I had a fairly normal experience. Maybe everyone who goes to public school just experiences bullshit.
Oh. Oh, okay. So I just read ahead a little bit. So the room selection is always a number of items, so 3 plus 2. So 2 rooms don't have them in.
Oh, two extra rooms. That makes sense.
Who shall?
I'll roll one, and you two fight it out. Oh, there goes that die.
I don't care. Fight
How
either
about
way.
we both roll and we choose whichever one seems funniest?
Okay. I like that idea. Oh my gosh.
I totally lost that d12.
I got 6
There it
again.
is.
I got a 9.
11. So do we want? Well, let's see. What did you roll, Avery?
I rolled a 1, so gym class.
Okay. Then do we want the library or workshop?
Both of those are good, but honestly, trying to imagine 3 kids in a trench coat trying not to piss off the librarian
Yes.
gives me a lot of joy.
Yes. Let's go with the library. And then do we also roll 2 more modifiers?
Sure, yeah. I'll roll one.
We chose the library, which was mine. So Moon, if you would like to roll the modifier.
4. Aliens.
I rolled steampunk.
Oh my gosh. You sort of want to go to this school? Like, steampunk alien encounter. Okay, maybe not the dystopia or the boot camp, but like.
No, I mean children separating into weird. Children separating into roving like dystopian gangs engaged in complex warfare. Basically,
Oh my gosh. Sorry.
When I was a youth anyway, so
for context for the people who are watching, I was a sign language interpreter for about 5 years and worked a lot in schools. And as you said that, Vico, my brain went exactly to one student in one specific elementary school. I just went, oh, you're absolutely right. Yep, yep. That was an adventure.
Okay.
my school experience would have been improved if I'd been like allowed to hit people. Anyway, let's roll for the personalities.
Let's roll for the personalities. Oh, I want a sentient supercomputer.
I mean, you can just choose that.
Oh, but rolling is more fun.
2 detectives.
Actually, I love all of these.
They're all so very good.
I think I like even better than a sentient supercomputer. Setting. Infomercial salesperson. It's going to be in one of our rooms.
Okay.
Asleep and snoring loudly.
Okay. Do we have 5 rooms to figure out. So let's all roll and then we'll roll. So I'll roll twice. And then how about Vico, you roll twice.
Okay.
And then Moon just rolls once.
Moon, you'll be happy to know that I did roll sentient supercomputer.
I rolled asleep and snoring loudly and mafia leader.
I also rolled asleep and snoring loudly, so I'm gonna roll again. Mafia leader. Wait.
Again.
Let me roll again. Okay, cutthroat pirate captain.
Yes. Can their name be Finn? Because every pirate captain has to be named Finn. Because Finn Alexander is the best pirate captain. Always and forever.
Okay. Mafia leader. What did you roll, Moon?
What did I roll? Infomercial salesperson.
Yes. God, this is really gonna test my acting chops.
Salesperson to be the drama director.
Yes.
Yeah, this is gonna be definitely a challenge.
Okay.
This game has already become so much more than I imagined it would be.
I am so excited.
Sentient supercomputer. And what was the last one you did, Vico?
The Cutthroat Pirate Captain.
Cutthroat Pirate Captain.
This is going to be something else.
That one should be the one presiding over recess.
Oh, I'm having ideas.
that or the mafia leader. Or a sleep
I had initially thought that the salesperson should be the drama teacher, but also I really like the idea of the supercomputer being the drama teacher. So
I think asleep and snoring loudly should be recess.
I was gonna say should be library, just because of how utterly absurd it is to imagine a librarian snoring loudly.
I mean, true. But also consider the mafia leader as the librarian.
Fair. Yes.
Okay, I'm trying to formulate in my head how we can do this with no GM, and I think how we can do it is like each room we go into, someone's gonna take charge, and whoever takes charge, someone else will take over their role, like in addition to their current role. So like, say I'm GMing for the one room, you can be like, someone has to take over for the head for that round. How's that sound?
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
Cool.
We could also, because I guess you're not supposed to know where your
that is true.
Object is maybe every time we enter a room, we have to like flip a coin for or roll a d4 for like 1 is Avery's things in the room, 2 is mine, 3 is Moon's, and 4 is nothing is in the room.
4 is nobody's.
Oh, that's a really good idea.
I like that.
Why didn't I think of that? All right.
You had a good idea. I had a good idea.
Now it's Moon's turn. Where's your good idea?
It's
called equality.
Are there any other? There's no other problem to be solved.
That's true.
Problems with your good ideas. So,
okay.
I'm off. I don't know.
Okay, I think one thing, because one thing is that the if we take too long figuring out what room to go into and all that, the dean can sick a hall monitor on us. So I think we should just set a timer, and if we don't decide where to go within that time limit, we have to face a hall monitor.
All right.
Does that sound okay? Okay. I will start a timer for 1 minute. Okay. So the game starts in the hallway. My character, she is on top. Oh my god, now I need to make up a character on the fly. She still has braces, so she talks like this a little bit. Can you guys keep it down there? I have to be the head. I need to be the one talking, okay?
Can you, like, stop strangling me with your thighs?
Sorry, I have very powerful thighs. Hang on. Okay, I'm starting the timer now. So, where are we going? We need to get... What do we need to get again?
My art project.
I need my cello.
Oh yeah, I need my textbook. I left something important in there. And I really don't want anyone to find it. Can we go to...
Are you going to be able to carry my cello? Tap you on
That's...
the legs. Are you going to be able to carry my cello?
Probably.
Don't drop it. It's fragile.
Okay.
Don't drop me, I'm fragile.
Don't drop me, I'm fragile too. Alright, can we go to the cafeteria first? I think I left it in there. Okay, we go to the cafeteria. Ooh, we had 16 seconds left. Oh boy.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll a d4.
Okay, I'll roll it.
Yeah.
The dice flew off my Hang on, let me try again. Okay. Who wants to GM for this round? For
Wait,
this
what did
room?
you
You
get?
could also, I mean,
Oh,
also roll a d4 for that.
I guess I will. I think whoever GMs has to roll, and I think
All right.
you have to figure it out. You have to figure it out.
Then you know.
Yeah, then I know, and then I figure it, and you have to figure it out. Okay.
So who's gonna be the head?
Um,
Am I am I the head?
yeah, I'm fine being the head. I
All right.
don't know, whichever way. Maybe it's whichever. Then how will we? Never mind. I was going to say whichever part of the trench coat is closest to the person who's GMing, but then we have a middle, so that doesn't really work. I mean, I'm totally fine either way.
Okay. Is your fuck, I'll be the head, I guess.
Okay, thank you for making a decision.
Where's so is your textbook in here? Is your Wait, who's the teacher in the cafeteria?
I'm deciding that right now. Did we decide a we did. Okay. Yeah, so you walk in and it is pure unadulterated chaos. There are like paper airplanes flying all around. Um, there are kids picking up other kids and kind of hucking them across tables. There's food flying everywhere. And in the middle of it all, trying to calm them down, is this guy in a pinstripe suit wearing a fedora. Is they you? Hey, you! Get over here! Well, make an offer you can't refuse. Hey, hey, hey! Over here, kid! Don't make me. Hey, don't make me swim with the fishes. Hey, come over here. Hey, what do you two want? You three, you. No, not you. You. Hey, you person. Suspiciously tall person. What are you doing here?
I'm looking for a textbook.
Okay.
Please
Okay.
don't make fun of my height. It's a genetic condition.
Nice.
Okay. Roll. Make a roll. So make a skill roll. The head for speaking. So yeah. So you're speaking. So you need to roll 4, 5, or 6.
Okay.
Don't forget the middle of the coat can give an extra die to do that.
Oh, yes. Okay, I'm gonna roll. I got a 6, so
Okay. So success.
He.
All right. Okay. Um. What do you? So what do you? So you said you're just looking for your textbook.
Yeah, and don't make fun of my height. It's a genetic condition.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's my friend Jimmy Two Shoes. Yeah, he has a height condition as well. I should have realized. I'm sorry. All right. Um. Here's your. I don't see no textbook, but we got this weird thing with water bottles in here, and I don't know. Some kids are chomping at the bit to chuck them around, so I'm trying to keep them away from it. Is it yours?
The head kind of like kicks the I assume the head doesn't know what it looks like, so the arms like pinch. You're like, yeah, that's mine. And the head is like, yep, I'll take it.
All right, yeah, take it. Get out of here. This place is crazy enough as it is.
Thanks.
All right, so we have.
Stay safe.
Thanks. He pushes back his coat, and he has like a gun on him. And he's just like, "Oh, I'm gonna take care of these kids."
Oh
Anyway,
dear.
all right. So
See
you
you back
have
to your first room.
all right. So we're leaving the cafeteria now. I'm going to start our minute timer. Okay. Okay. We got your art project. Now what?
Now, well, where do you think your cello is?
I think I might have left it in the auditorium.
Um.
Not really sure.
Okay. Well,
Check
let's.
there.
All right. Let's check the auditorium quickly before hall monitor sees us.
Right.
Oh.
Gonna have to be quiet because I think they're rehearsing right now.
Okay. Oh God. Okay, Moon, do you want to GM this one? Because I think.
Sure. Oh boy.
Okay.
Yeah. What are my?
So roll a
I did
d4.
not write down.
So
To see if there's anything.
you have So we've done the cafeteria and we've done the mafia leader.
All right.
So your options are so school play practice is boot camp, and your options for teacher are asleep, snoring loudly, infomercial salesperson, sentient supercomputer, or cutthroat pirate captain. And you need to roll a d4 to see whose stuff is in here. If you roll a 1, roll again, because I already rolled a 1.
Okay. Okay. All right. So, gosh, I have to play. Are they rehearsing?
So a 2 would be yours, Avery, and a 3 would be
Right.
Moon's, and a
Okay.
4 would be
Right.
1.
Okay.
I am all of a sudden drawing a blank on like all of the high school plays that get done.
To the woods.
Only the first
Okay.
act.
Yeah.
Never the first act.
Yeah. So you walk into the theater, or to the auditorium, and you see sort of a bunch of students on stage that are sort of being loud and like sort of goofing off. And to the side, you see set up a like there's a table, and on it is what looks like a normal laptop. But you all know that this is not just a normal computer. This is, in fact, your drama teacher. And you hear a very robotic voice. Okay, kids, we're 2 minutes late. And the kids sort of like settle. And the computer hears the door sort of close behind you. And why are you late? Get to your mark. You're not in my theater class. What are you doing in here?
We're new to the class.
What? And
You see on the screen, there's like a string of the zeros and ones. I wasn't told I was going to have a new student.
It just
What's your name?
it just happened today. I'm
for the entire play practice.
I'm working on it. Um, uh, I'm sorry. I had a It's hard to say my name. It's in a different language.
Well,
You can call
get to
me.
your place.
Okay.
So I'm going to need you to roll.
Okay.
Uh,
All right.
that is, I think, very much a head roll.
A hit roll. Can I get an extra d6 because I did
Yeah,
really well
yeah.
sweet talking?
Yes, I was going to say you can roll with advantage.
Yay.
We're not playing D&D, but you can get the extra one and
Woo! 5 and a 6, so we're good.
nice. So that is a success. So he says, "Go to your place," and you sort of, and then it's like you're walking to the stage, and you notice a cello, and the middle feels tap 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 tap.
You
And
we're just I think our part is the musician's part, and we're we're just gonna nudge for the legs to move us over there.
so, if one of you wants to make no, I guess this would be a middle roll for the arms if you want to try and grab the cello.
I do want to try and grab the cello. All right.
Hmm.
It's a 3.
That's a strike.
All right.
So if we get 3 strikes, we get
So
sent back to
when the head-
detention. But
Yep. So when the head says, "I think our part is the music," the computer just says, "You're not supposed to be here until later. Come back after school is done." So, do you try to grab the cello again on your way out?
Yes.
Okay. That would be another middle roll.
okay. Come on, Vico. Oh, Vico. That's 2 strikes.
No!
We get 1 more, we're going back to detention.
And also no cello.
No cello. Okay. Jeez. Okay.
Unless trying to think, is there a way for the
Wait.
legs to try and grab the cello?
Wait, hang on. I look at one of the kids that I know from my chemistry class, and I go, "Psst, hey, Steve,
What?
can you grab
What?
that cello? Can you bring it out, and bring it to the library?"
I'll try.
Do it.
And Steve looks very scared at the computer.
It can't move. It can't do anything to you.
Raises his hand.
Bathroom break.
Steve raises his hand and, "Yes, Steve, what is it?" "I need to use the bathroom."
With this
All
cello.
right. And there's like a there's like a slip that like prints out. The hall pass bathroom. And I almost feel like I should make a roll to see if Steve could do this, but that's not how this game works. I'm too used to running other systems.
Can it be? I guess it's gonna be me because I was talking.
Yeah.
He grabs
Yeah.
the cello.
Head roll.
He grabs the cello, and the supercomputer is like, "What do you need that for?" And he's just like, "Reasons. I don't need to explain my biological functions to you," and just books it.
I need classical music in the bathroom, okay? In Austria, they have these like very posh public restrooms that are Vienna Opera House themed. It's
I rolled a 4. I rolled a 4, so that's a success.
Yay!
Steve walks out of the theater and it's like, "Here, I don't know what you need this for, but all right." And
when did you get so tall?
Takes advantage of the hall pass. Oh no, I figure most of the kids are aware of what's going on with the kids in the trench coat. That was my impression. So I'm just gonna say Steve is like, "Yeah, this tracks."
Yeah, thanks, Steve.
Tried to sneak out of the school trench coats. Good luck, guys. And then he goes to take advantage of his hall pass.
It could also be like this kid's drama teacher is a sentient supercomputer. Adult life is so goddamn weird. This might as well happen.
Also, yeah, I mean, this is a pretty bizarre school.
There's a full-on riot going on in the cafeteria, and the mafia
And the
guy
mafia.
who supervises
about it,
threatens to shoot everyone. So like,
Gosh. Yeah, the student all of a sudden being super tall in a trench coat doesn't phase any of the students.
Nope. Okay, so, all right, so getting our timer ready. 1 minute. Ready, set, go. All right, we're next.
well, we got my art project.
You got your
I
cello.
think you left your textbook.
It's gotta be. It's either in gym class, in recess, or in library.
Let's go with the library.
Yeah. Oh, you know what's probably in the library.
Go with the
That would
books.
be a good place for books.
Okay. All right. Okay. Good. We're getting good at this. All right. we are at 2 strikes. Just remember. So if we fail one, we'll roll.
Was the library aliens or steampunk?
We didn't decide that.
I don't remember. Oh yeah, we didn't decide what things went where.
I'm gonna say steampunk.
Okay.
Since it's my turn to dean.
Awesome.
We've got the pirate captain asleep and snoring loudly infomercial salesman
Right.
left.
Yes.
Oh, I want it to be pirate captain.
Okay.
Pirate captain, steampunk library.
Beautiful.
Let me roll a d4, so if it's a...
At this point, you can probably flip a coin. But I'll probably give you better options. Because it's either me or nothing.
d2. Roll. Okay. I've got it.
All right.
So you walk into the library, and it is... There's like a background hum, because there's like all of these weird like chutes that are just sending books all over, and there's like clockwork gears, and like, and at the front desk is just this lady in a pirate hat and like and a white like blouse and tight pants, and she's got a hook.
Amazing.
There's a little like foam cap on the hook to like cover the sharp end, and
Okay. Okay, guys. We don't want to disturb her. We don't want to be noticed. We just want to get the textbook and go.
she's reading a book about like naval combat.
Okay.
There's a parrot on her shoulder.
So, question.
Yeah.
Do the legs have to make a roll to try and dodge the various worrying mechanisms in the library?
I didn't think about that.
Yes, and Vico.
I'm imagining like a... It's totally up to you. I don't actually want more chances to get a third strike, but...
Should I have you do that or not? I'm gonna say it's like built so that people can actually move around in it.
Okay,
So
it's a practical.
I was thinking the legs need to roll because we're trying to move stealthily. We're trying to move slowly and stealthily.
Sneak. So you do have to roll to sneak.
You have to roll for the sneaking.
I don't know because it says so the legs are a super tough kid, but not always the most coordinated. May roll advantage on any dash, lowering, jumping, but rolls at disadvantage to sit down, dance, or anything rather dexterous.
So is this advantage or disadvantage?
That's a dean call.
Dexterous or quick? Am I like...
You are trying to sneak, so... You're trying to be sneaky. that is a dexterous.
I am trying to be sneaky.
Can the middle give you an extra
So,
d6
Yeah,
to counteract
the
that?
middle will offer an extra d6 in this.
thank
You
you.
roll.
So, but how does that work with the disadvantage?
Hmm.
With the taking the lower of the two, because this is dexterous. Do I roll again twice? Take the higher of the lower two, or does it cancel out?
That's a question you would have to ask Annie, I think.
Yes.
Annie, help us.
Hey, Annie, help
How do
us. Are you okay,
Are you
Annie?
here, Annie?
You wait for the chat to catch up.
Oh yeah, there is a bit of a delay.
There's latency.
Annie, we need you.
Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Now I have that song stuck in my head. Annie, are you okay?
You know how many songs I learn about only through memes, and when I discover that they're a real song, I'm just blown away.
That's
Is that one of them? Is this song one of them?
Yeah.
vast majority of the songs I know.
Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie?
Listen,
Annie, are
I
you
only
okay?
listen to the Mountain Goats.
Hey, that's my line. I only listen to the Mountain Goats.
You're right. I only
have-
listen to like Sarah Bareilles and whatever
Oh
song
my
I'm
gosh,
focused on at the moment, which
Mhm.
today is Master of Art by Laura Stevenson.
I have not listened to Laura Stevenson.
I don't know for sure that she's a lesbian, but her music feels very lesbian.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Listen, lesbians write love songs differently.
It's true.
It's very true.
It just hits different.
So,
I feel like. Let me look at the rules for. Okay.
it says gives them an extra d6, not
So-
like a reroll.
Hmm.
So maybe you have to roll with disadvantage twice.
Yeah, that's sort of what I was thinking.
Or
And-
maybe you roll and you roll the extra die and add it to
Oh, I like that
your
idea.
roll. That's another
You want to
option.
go with that idea?
Sure, let's try that for now.
Okay. In which case, I succeed.
Hey,
I got a 1 plus a 4.
nice. Okay,
Great. You got a 5.
congrats.
The pirate is just so enthralled by her book about maritime combat. So,
Cool. Do I see my textbook anywhere? I'm looking around. Do I see my textbook?
You do. It is like perched on the hand of this giant clock that never tells the right time, so no one really knows why it's like in there. Except for aesthetic.
Okay, okay, arms. Go get it.
Am I still the arms?
I can make the roll for the arms.
Right. Remember, it's a -1 now.
It's a -1 now.
Well, I guess you don't really
It's our
need to
last
roll, you're
break.
just picking it up, and it's just a book. And I imagined, like,
I'm sorry, you don't
even
want
the
us to. You don't want to have us have a risk to fail.
Actually, I do want you to have fail do it.
Why turn down the chance for us to fall apart?
Like I just did. Like I just did the 3 that I just rolled.
The 3.
So
I guess
-1,
yeah.
2.
Okay, as you're like reaching for it, it's like just out of reach, and the arms are like straining, and it just,
The legs are on tippy toes.
and that is your undoing.
Yup.
Like they manage to grab it, but like your stack loses its balance.
Ah.
And the pirate, like, it makes this big sound. The pirate leaps up, like,
I want to hear the pirate voice.
let me pull up. Let me mentally pull up Joe in my head, my D&D character Joe, who is a pirate. Arr! Ahoy! What's all that noise about? You wee scurvy rats! Wait a second. She like looks at you. She looks at like this list, and she looks at you, and she looks at the list, and she's like, "You three are supposed to be in detention." She shakes her hook at you, and she's like,
Off to the brig with ye.
"Yeah, that's exactly. To the brig with ye! Making noise in my library. How dare you?" And just like, she like pops off the little foam cap on her hook, and she like hooks all three of your collars like a fish hook, and she just drags you all
Oh no.
off to detention.
Amazing.
Alright, we're stuck in detention now.
I am now imagining Avery's character just trailing this long trench coat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or no, that would be Viko's.
It
That would
would
be your character because you were in the arms of the trench coat.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, it's so long, and that's what the pirate hooks, that my character just isn't even walking. They're just kind of
Just
on a sled made of coat.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Their arms like, meh. I hate this. They're
Okay.
just going like, I told you guys this wouldn't work.
Okay. Okay. Next. Alright, so we're back in detention. We have to try again. We keep all our stuff that we have.
all our items.
Yeah, we have all our items.
Do we want to?
You just have to get to the front doors.
Okay.
No, we failed. We didn't get the textbook.
Right.
Oh, we have to go back to right.
Go back to the library. Alright. Maybe if one of us becomes the head instead of me, they'll think it's someone else.
Probably a good idea.
I feel like no one's that dumb, though.
Have you seen the teachers here?
You might have to stay
You're right.
a different hat.
Listen,
Okay.
it's just us, this comically large trench coat, and our brains, and a cello, and an art sculpture.
Okay, so
if we put the sculpture on like a hat.
Perfect.
That's gonna draw more attention to us.
I'll take it and put it on my head.
It looks good. It looks good.
Are you really saying that this is the weirdest thing you've seen in this school?
You're absolutely right, I guess. We'll blend right in.
Great, let's go.
It's a pretty weird school.
Okay.
Am I still the arms? Are you the arms?
I want to be the arms.
I'll be the legs then.
Perfect. So I just lift you, put you down, and then climb on top.
I got to be the arms.
Alright. Hup.
Oopsie days.
Library.
Okay, here we go.
Now,
Well, I
Miss Captain should be having her afternoon grog, so we might have a chance.
Perfect. Just have to make sure the parrot doesn't try to attack the hat.
Yeah,
Maybe the hat was a bad idea.
they're attracted to water bottles, so
There is now a mysterious third hand on
uh,
Hey,
on the head.
hat.
And then I go, wait, sorry. Okay,
What if
enough.
what if we just moved really fast? Fast enough that she can't catch us.
like Dragon Ball Z characters. Okay.
I
Yeah,
mean,
sure. Nerd.
Listen,
if you think you can move that fast and not drop me,
or
go
me.
for it.
I can fucking try. You're the one who dropped us last time.
Okay, that wasn't because I was trying to move fast. I moved fast really well, and you stayed balanced.
Whatever, let's just go.
You weren't tall enough to get the book. Okay, let's go.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll for the legs. I get advantage because we're dashing.
Yeah.
Okay. I rolled a 1 twice.
Are you?
Wow.
Does that like really? Do I roll again? I feel like if you roll with advantage and you rolled the same thing.
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
That's how that works.
So that's one. So that's one strike. I trip. We don't go down, but it's definitely like we stumble into like one of the chutes,
Oh
and there's
no.
a big clang,
Darn.
and Miss Captain like looks up from her book and she's like, "Now who are you?"
Hi. I'm a transfer student. I just started here today. My name is Teresa. I was told that I would be able to find a textbook here that I need to find. It was for, I think it was for physics.
Was it for physics?
It's for chemistry.
I mean
Chemistry.
chemistry.
Same thing.
It was definitely for chemistry, which is sort of like physics. I'm not very good at either, which is why I'm taking the class and why I transferred to this school because the school is really good at chemistry and physics.
Okay, roll.
I'm giving you. I'm giving I'm giving gesticulations like Italian. Like, hey, giving you real Italian hand gesticulations. I'm gonna give you add a die to it.
And was that good enough convincing talking to get an extra die?
Absolutely not.
Damn it! Oh my gosh! I just rolled 2 ones!
Mulligan.
No,
Fine.
I will not allow mulligans. That man is banned from this show.
These dice are going in the dice jail. Also, I did get an answer from Annie. They would cancel each other out.
Okay.
It would just be rolling 1. In which case
Okay.
the 4 would have been what I rolled first, so.
Cool. Okay.
Really, between this and my Star Trek Adventures game where I rolled 8 20s, must have mysteriously somehow hugged Louis or something.
Okay,
we're
all
still
right.
standing there
What happens to us,
gesticulating.
Dean?
Yeah, you're gesticulating. She's like,
Oh,
I accidentally smack someone in the
so-
face.
So I'm gonna get
looks
as close
at you,
as
and the
possible.
parrot looks at you, and they're both giving you the side eye. Like,
So
I don't
I'm
buy
gonna get
it.
as close as possible to the pirate and say, so, if you wanted to pretend that you didn't notice me, I do have something in my pocket I think you might like.
Are you trying
And I
to
will,
bribe
like,
the teacher?
We can't bribe the
Yeah,
teachers.
I'm
We
trying to
can't
do
bribe
that.
them.
It's funny.
You can't. You can only do that for the hall monitors.
Hall monitors. Shit, no, that doesn't happen. No,
It doesn't work.
I forgot the
All right.
rules. Never mind, that didn't happen.
Rewind.
Rewind.
Because I forgot the rules.
She's like, kid, if you don't even know what your textbook is for, not to mention damaging my library, I'm watching you.
She looks really guilty.
Watching you closely.
That's all the hands do. Just give a thumbs up. And then you just hear whispering, we're gonna have to sneak to the to the um to the clock. Gotta sneak to the clock.
Sneaky roll. We already
Heck.
have 2 strikes, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do. We're gonna get sent back again.
What if?
Oh man.
Okay.
We need Tales of Jaffe Juju. Roll high.
Are there people in here? Are there other people? Like,
You're the dean for this room.
that's true. I kind of want to say that there's like there's some kids in here that we can be like, hey.
Yeah.
Get
Hey, do what I did. Do what I did. Convince a kid to get it for you. It's a lot easier that way.
So, I see one of my friends, band, go, sort of like, hey, Legs, can we go over to the table?
Sure, fine. Walk, 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 walk.
Hey, Sarah.
What? What?
Do you see that chemistry textbook on the clock?
On the clock? What?
There's
Why
a
the
book
fuck
on the clock.
Why?
If you get it, I don't know why it's there, but if you get it, I'll give you my brownies at lunch for a week.
The good brownies.
You do bring in some pretty good. All right, but if I get in trouble with Mrs. Captain, you owe me double.
Fine. 2 weeks if you get in trouble.
All right. And she like stands
Just
and
bring it out in the hall.
She picks up her chair and she goes and she brings it over to the clock. And she's trying to be very sneaky, and I guess I have to roll.
Well, why don't
Did we roll
we?
for Steve?
No, we didn't. We did it as like a talking roll for the head.
Oh right, head.
Yeah. I am so scared of all of my dice right now.
Was
that good enough to get my second die?
Yeah.
Yes, it was. You convinced her with brownies.
Finally! I got a 4 out of 5.
Yay.
Right. She's being very sneaky. She's just like creeping over with her chair, and she puts the chair down, and then she like stacks some books on it. She does a like quick to make sure Miss Captain isn't watching what she's about to do, and she steps on the chair and then on the stack of books, and she grabs the chemistry textbook and then puts everything back really quick and runs out into the hall to meet you and shoves the book at you. It's like, 1 week!
1 week!
And runs back in.
I'm gonna miss having those brownies.
Cool. She
Got everything.
My character rummages through the pages and pulls out a note and slips it into her pocket before any of you see.
Nice. Nice.
Okay, I'm good.
That a Valentine?
What's it to you?
It's December.
It's January, actually.
Was it a love letter?
Listen.
Nerd.
Listen, what happens between me and my textbooks is between me and my textbooks.
Gross.
All right, we gotta get out of here before the dean notices us.
Let's get going.
To the door!
To the door, and the dean notices us. Who is there but the dean himself?
The dean picks their own
This is just
personality and
testament.
theming.
Okay, I really.
So, Avery, I think it's your turn to dean.
Oh, okay, I get to be the
We've come
dean.
full circle.
Okay. All right, let me roll for the dean. Figure out their role personality in their stuff. So let me roll for the dean. Okay.
Scares me a little bit.
The dean will appear. He is actually walking with a cup of like of a cup of some liquid that you don't know what it is, and he trips and he accidentally spills it all over his white shirt. He goes, "Oh no! Does this ever happen to you?"
Oh God.
Now, what are you doing out of your detention room?
Wait, he recognizes us?
I recognize all, but with 4 easy payments of $5.99, I might be able to look past this.
Wait, how much lunch money do you have? She just said we could pay him. How much lunch money do we have altogether? I'm not good at math. I don't think we have that much. Well, sir, first of all, I'm very sorry about your shirt. That is a
That's
shame.
okay, and he tears it off and he's just wearing another shirt underneath it. That's okay. He pulls out like a ShamWow. He pulls out a ShamWow and starts cleaning the shirt with it. He's like, "Yeah, see?
Oh my God, I can't stay in character.
Do you think we can make a run for it? That's what I usually do.
Run!
Okay, you're just gonna book it past him. All right, make a roll.
Okay.
You have advantage because you're sprinting.
Yes. Fuck! I got a 6.
Yay!
We book it for the doors.
You book it for the doors.
The
Yeah.
rules do say that each one of us has to make a roll.
Does it really?
Yeah.
Ooh, check a piece. Okay, so we each have to make a roll. Okay, so
mine was
I think the
booking
arms. Right. If the arms try to like spill his drink again as we're running past him.
okay, all right, yeah, I'll roll for that. Okay. 5. That's a success.
Nice.
All right.
I
Head.
don't know what the head is doing in this scenario.
Head. Maybe you're trying to steer the body because you can steer the body towards the door so we don't like face plant to a wall.
Yes. Wait. One of the doors is not working, and I can see
Ooh,
that.
you can see that, but we
so
can't.
I'm just gonna be like, go right. Go right.
Your other right.
So I guess I'm trying to like talk to the legs.
Okay, talk to the legs. Okay.
I'm so nervous right
the
now.
The hands will give you will add to your roll because the hands are like reaching out like this, trying to feel for.
I'll leave you both behind.
What'd you get?
Did it?
We did it.
6.
Yep.
Yay.
So the hands.
The
Yeah, you sprint. The 3 of us sprint, and the dean goes to like, hang on a second, and you spill over his shirt. He goes, oh, not again. I hate it when this happens. Oh, life. And he walks away. But you manage to bust out the doors and just sprint away. And we win.
Yes, that was so much fun. I love this game.
I dump you both in the grass. Grab my art project. Like, see ya, suckers.
That poor cello better have a hard case.
Oh yeah, it does.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh my god, that was so much fun.
You grab your art grab my cello.
I grab my textbook that I'm in love with.
Your stupid textbook almost got us killed.
Listen, it's important to me.
Delightful.
Oh my god. Thank you so much, Annie, for making
So
this.
much fun.
So much.
This is
I'm excited to see more from you,
I
Annie.
have like
to
this,
see
this
so much
entire
fun to play.
backstory has like unfurled in my mind about
Yep.
this school,
It's a
and
lot like
especially the dean.
what's that one book series? Wayside?
School.
Wayside, that's what it
Yep.
is. That's what I'm thinking
I'm
of.
so glad you know those books. Those books were a big part of my childhood.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Wayside.
Sideways Stories from Wayside School.
Thank you so much for making this game. It's so wacky, and I love it.
It's
So
so
much fun.
refreshingly wacky. And it really once I saw all like the themes and the personalities, I was like, this is gonna really work on my acting chops because it's like a full on improv show style game where it's just like I need
Yeah.
a person, place,
I
and
was
thing and just
Yeah, I
run
was
with it.
like enamored with the concept when I thought it was just like three kids in a trench coat trying to get out of school, but once the whole like supercomputers and aliens and like it
And the
just
thing is,
took
what
it
I
to the
love
next
about
level.
it is similar to some other single page RPGs that I've played, has a list of things you can roll on, or you can literally do whatever the hell you want. Like, you're not limited to the 12 options for personalities and the 12 classrooms. It could be literally anything, which
Right.
is just
Yeah.
delightful.
It's so good. All right. Well, um, I'm trying to think of other amazing things I could say about this game because it was so much fun.
It's a lot of fun.
It
So
was just so
much
much
fun.
fun. Um,
You should all play it. You should all support Annie, who is
yes,
brilliantly creative and has done a ton of really awesome stuff, including this.
including this.
Yeah,
Thank you,
this
Annie.
is just
I am
delightful.
probably going to save this for when I can finally hang out in person with my family again because we're all
Oh,
TTRPG
yeah.
nerds, and I think they would all have a lot of fun with this.
Oh, that would be so much
My
fun.
family are not TTRPG nerds. However, I did introduce my 8-year-old niece to like a very simplified version of D&D.
Aww.
I just have to brag on my niece. She was making a map as I was describing things. Totally of her
Aww.
own volition. So I am definitely going to introduce her and her younger sister to this. And I think they will find it absolutely hysterical, and I'm really excited.
Wonderful. This is the sort of thing that I feel like I would play like with kids if I were a teacher.
Because
Yeah,
kids are so creative and they're gonna come up with
they really are.
so much fun stuff.
Gosh, they really are.
Boy.
And this
Yeah.
is simple enough.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's literally just, is it higher than a 3 or
More
lower
than
than a
that
3?
3. Yeah.
Which is easy enough for an 8-year-old to grasp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can introduce them to acting too.
Oh yeah.
Oh, my my nieces already have. They know
All
how to
right.
act.
Yeah.
I love that.
Thank you so much again for making this game, Annie, and thank you again, everyone else, for watching and tuning in. We will see you tomorrow for some No Man's Sky, and Monday for other streams, and Tuesday for Stars I Shall Find, with the
Get to see
return.
what's up with my Blasty Orion, who
Yeah,
ended up in Medbay.
in Medbay.
Yeah.
Yeah, got to see all that fun. All right. Well, we'll see you next time. My voice is just gonna keep getting higher until we finish.
Oh.
Bye bye.
Wait, one more Black Patent co-announcement.
What? Oh, that's right. Go for it.
Yeah. So I will be releasing the first episode of a new podcast within the next couple days called Ritual Purposes. It's a podcast about anthropology and all of the weird, wacky, and wonderful topics that are in that. We're starting with a short little, it's like a 20 minutes ish episode about um, the Drosko vampire burials. So
I'm so excited.
that sounds neat.
Cool. Me too.
This is like the first project that Vico has done without me. so I don't know what's going on in it. Like
I know
this is like the first project that we've produced together that I haven't been a part of. That's what I was trying to say. Because you created things without me. I'm not saying I'm integral to your creative process,
I know. I
but
was like, maybe I should get Avery to co-host because it's weird to be just talking alone. I'm not used to it. I do like everything as a co-host.
yeah, it's weird being a solo host. It's weird. All right. Anyway, so stay tuned for that. That'll be coming out soon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.
For joining us.
Bye
Bye-bye.
bye.